Welcome back, everybody. Today, we're going to be talking about Cosmos again. I'll be giving you guys my 2 cents about where it's at in the market, as well as where I think it might be going in the short to near future. Before I do so, if you guys would do me a huge favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here and you don't know, when you subscribe to my channel, you're actually entering a giveaway where you could possibly win yourself a 50-inch flat screen TV and or an MSI 2060 GPU once we hit 1,000 subs. So do me a favor, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, guys, I want to apologize before we go any further. I'm having to make a really raw, unedited video today because the Wayfair drivers that delivered some packages today unfortunately ripped off my AT&T fiber line from the pole when they were trying to exit my driveway. So, yay, I'm doing this on my laptop with my Wi-Fi from my phone. So again, I apologize. Thank you guys for sticking around. With that being said, guys, we're going to start this video off like we always do on the 4-hour time frame, and I'm still using Market Cipher as my primary oscillator and indicator tool. The first thing I want to point out to you guys on Market Cipher is check this out. On the 4-hour time frame, we have a red dot right here. RSIs are pointing back down, and we are negative with the money flow. So everything on Market Cipher B not looking all too hot, guys. All in all, I'm not too worried about everything until we actually break down further. I'm not going to sweat it, guys. Right now, we are just going through the motion in the ocean. If you guys zoom out on the 4-hour time frame, as you guys can see, we've had a really great run up, giving us almost a 400% gain. Ever since then, we've only come down about 37% at any given time, and since then, we've actually been consolidating for the about same amount of time that it took us to have a 400% run up. So guys, keep in mind, 400% run up. With that same amount of time, we've only ever come down 37%, not even 37% if I'm not mistaken. And the same amount of time has taken place. So what we're basically doing here, guys, is just laying down a really good base layer of support on the 4-hour time frame long term. Now, another thing I want to show you guys on the charts here, check this out. This is on the 4-hour time frame. From there to there, bring it on down, we have a big old cup and handle pattern playing out right now, which I will admit this handle is getting fairly long, but it's still in play at the moment. And until it's not, I'm not going to ignore it, guys. It's still there, which is extremely bullish. Again, guys, long term for Cosmos, things look a-okay. Right now, we're just laying down a really good foundation layer of support on the 4-hour time frame. As you guys can see, if we zoom in on the 4-hour time frame with the TA that I'm showing on the charts here, what we're basically doing is yet again retesting this lower level of support on this trend line right here on the bigger symmetrical triangle pattern that I have charted. Guys, right now, hopefully this will hold up. I do think it will, but you never know. Don't front run that. This is crypto. This is the wild, wild west. You can get flipped on top of your head in an instant here. So please remember to always recognize profits while profits are there to be realized, because they can be taken from you as quickly as they were given. Now, short term, what I would like to see if we do have a rally this week is I would like to actually see Atom come down, maybe test it once again. Probably it will thread it like it has back here and back here. So probably it will come down below it just a little bit and then maybe catch a little bit of support, rally back up. And what I would like to see going forward is us recapture this 50 EMA, which is this yellow line here, and then obviously recapture the 200 EMA, which is this white line right here. If we can catch support and rally back up to those two EMAs, something like this here in the next couple of days, recapture this area on the charts, find some more momentum to the upside, finally recapture and break through this downward trend line, which was our current level of resistance before we had that big breakdown. That was our level of resistance. So that's right around $35, just shy of $36. If we can recapture these EMAs, come back up, get momentum, test this, which was once resistance, and flip it into support, bounce off of it, and then get back into which was once prior our upper trend line of support when we were rallying, making these higher lows here on the chart before we got dumped on here. If we can recapture all of these lines, I do think the chances of us recapturing that momentum to the upside is going to look much better going forward. Now, of course, within the next couple of months, we're going to be seeing a lot of bullish things happen for Atom. If you guys don't know, we have 3 really big things happening here soon for Atom, which got me very, very bullish. Of course, the first thing is going to be superfluid staking. The next going to be shared security on the Cosmos ecosystem, which is going to change the fundamentals for Atom entirely, which is going to give Atom a huge use case, which I think is going to be probably the biggest reason why we're going to see a jump in price. And then finally, we're going to have the Ethereum bridge happen for the Ethereum the Ethereum ecosystem and then the Cosmos ecosystem. They're going to be able to interact and talk to each other once that bridge actually takes place. All of these things are going to be taking form in the next couple of months. So again, I'm insanely bullish for Cosmos. I think anybody sleeping on Cosmos is doing themselves a disservice. Do yourself some homework, guys, if you're not a cosmonaut like myself, and check out what's happening behind the scenes. And I think you will agree there's a lot of great potential happening behind the curtains for Cosmos. Now, on the daily time frame, guys, we do show on Market Cipher that we have a double green dot here. The RSIs are flattened out, but the thing that I don't like is we are still in the negative as far as money flow goes. You can see it represented here, and you can also see it being represented here as well. So we do show maybe a buying opportunity here, but that doesn't mean that we can't get faked out. The last time it happened, I will be honest, was some time ago where we got faked out right here where we had a double green. Then we caught some momentum, then we got faked out, then we came back down, had another double green, and then you guys see what happened with price action on Market Cipher B. We exploded to the upside. Usually on Market Cipher B, guys, when we do have these double green dots, they're usually a really good indicator of the possibility of us catching momentum back to the upside. Again, don't front run that because these are lagging indicators as far as the RSI goes, and we are on the daily time frame. So sometimes there is a little bit of juking happen. They juke you out. They go this way, then they go that way, and then they go back up the way you're expecting it to do. So again, while we're waiting, guys, try not to over leverage, try not to overextend, try to always be in a position that you're ready for all three things to happen, guys. And you guys know what those are if you guys have been watching this channel. There's only three things that will ever happen in this game. We'll either dump, we'll go sideways, or we'll pump, guys. Be ready for all those three scenarios at any given time, and you'll be doing okay. But that's what I got happening right now, guys. Before I leave you, I do want to show you if we can accomplish all of these things, if we can get back up to this upward trend line that we used to have. Excuse me, again, this is going to be a raw video. I do think that the likelihood of us breaking back up gets higher and higher because if you guys don't know, the way that you guys measure the possibility of a break up or break down is by the opening. So if we can do that, we could possibly get up to $60 here shortly, especially if all three of those things happen for Cosmos here soon, guys. We could actually have that happen relatively quickly. So just be ready for it, guys. Then again, if we break down, we could also break down further. So that is a likely scenario as well. Be ready for those things. I don't think this will actually happen, but it is a possibility that I want you guys to be ready for, right? So again, guys, be ready for all three things. Take care. God bless. Peace.